MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh. Center fielder, number 6.
First pitch of the night is taken for ball 1, and we are underway from Kansas City. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gregory Polanco. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first inning.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
Hit in the air out to right. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Into the windup and hit in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Domingo Santana, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung out by that fastball for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels. Very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
In there, 2-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Stepping in, Josh Bell. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
The first baseman, number 55.
First pitch on its way.
Bell.
Tough slider down low for a strike. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Josh Harrison stands in, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. One strike now from Archer. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
And he misses, ball 4.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Danny Espinosa.
From the stretch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1 on its way. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Striding in, Jordy Mercer. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. When a hitter is showing he's...
And we'll have to leave it there as this... Here's Mark Reynolds. We'll begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
Designated hitter, Mark Reynolds.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutchen is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Lucas Duda now. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Strike 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's John Jaso now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
The designated hitter, John Jaso.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Souza is under it. He's got it one away. Elias Diaz the next to hit.
Elias Diaz.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lays off 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. In now, Steven Souza. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Steven
First
Souza.
pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the 3rd inning and continues to pound the ball in.
Here's another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Settling in now, Freddie Galvis. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. In the air now out to left field. Polanco has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder number
Digging in to try it again. Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And he is in there. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. Ready for another chance. Gregory Polanco. He'll try to get it going here to begin.
25. Gregory Polanco.
Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground to the right side. And the Pirates are in the hit column. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
McCutchen.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cain going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Polanco rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Josh Bell the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Josh Bell.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Third baseman, number 5.
Riding in once again, Josh Harrison. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Souza is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Second baseman.
Now batting, Danny Espinosa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped up. Back behind second. Merrifield coasts under it, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Whit Merrifield. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Whit Merrifield.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get by.
Now a swing and a fly ball after it is McCutchen, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Domingo Santana. He popped out in his first trip. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Grounded to short, backhanded, and this is played nicely on the bounce over there at first. So great plays on both ends as they team up to record the second out. Stepping into the box, Mark Reynolds. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Pirates, shortstop Jordy Mercer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Kane has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's John Jaso now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he falls behind now. 2-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Souza is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Elias Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away. Ready once again, Starling Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis is there. Throw on to second for the force in the. At the plate, Salvador Perez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Catcher, Salvador.
First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming on is McCutchen, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a high pop-up. Bell is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Steven Souza. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
The 1-2 pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Strike three. The throw. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double. Here's Gregory Polanco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Fielder number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Kane. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
A fastball that just misses inside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third. The relay, and he'll get in there safely. Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Third baseman, number
Josh
5.
Harrison stands in. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Flores. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Wilmer Flores.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Marte comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Galvis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him. 2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now. I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a neck high fastball that time. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Inside. He misses ball 4. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Merrifield.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming on is McCutchen. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Riding in once again, Domingo Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marte. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. 1 run is scored. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. Digging in once again, Mark Reynolds. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So striding in, Salvador Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He'll go the short way to Espinosa and the side. Ready for another shot now. Danny Espinosa. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Danny Espinosa.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Ready once again, Jordy Mercer. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jordy Mercer.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
For Pittsburgh.
Digging in to try it again, John Jaso. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled straight back. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
So it was a swinging strike 3. John Jaso goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Elias Diaz is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch for 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Here's Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set and the pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Souza going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. In now, Gregory Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Stepping in, Lucas Duda. No hits in 2 trips to the plate.
First baseman, Lucas Duda.
Wade LeBlanc will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Logan Forsythe is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. To short, hit hard, taken in by Mercer. And on 1 pitch, he's retired. So striding in, Steven Souza. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Marte. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Chad Kuhl takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now.
Number 39, Chad Kuhl.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Mercer has it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's tripled twice already in this ball game.
Right fielder, Andrew
First
McCutchen.
pitch coming. Here it is. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. So striding forward now, Josh Bell, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Souza is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Josh Harrison stands in. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Harrison.
Brandon Maurer enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Brandon Maurer.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row. Settling in now, Freddie Galvis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. There to take it is Marte for the first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Ready with the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Whit Merrifield. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Marte on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that. Stepping into the box, Jordy Mercer. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Here's John Jaso now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Jaso.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Now at the plate, Elias Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Kevin Jensen enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Kevin Jensen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Santana moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Down the third baseline. Flores is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Domingo Santana. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Designated hitter, Mark Reynolds.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is under it. 1 down. Now to the plate, Salvador Perez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Edgar Santana enters from the bullpen.
Pittsburgh, number 10, Edgar Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Logan.
Number 22 will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 22.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a pop-up now. Mercer is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. The offensive star of the night for the Bucks, well, it was this guy right here. Andrew McCutchen. Put that